Another one with no lyrics whatsoever.
서로 같은
Oh,
길을 가는 우리 사실 다른 길을 걷던 우리
nice.
우리는 하나의 선이 아니라 가까운 두 직선이야 서로의 손을 뻗자마자
I like it. He's holding his voice back a little bit because I want him to go full singy because he really is. But he's holding it back a little bit and it's quite nice. It's like boxing in his voice a little bit. It's making you want to have more. It's engaging your ear because you're like, oh, this is different. This is not something that he always does.
날 거리에 가까이 내 옆에 자리에 머물러줘야 해 우리는 같은 곳을 바라보며 가는 선 평행선 도착한 그 지점에서 우리 만날 수 있기를 부딪히거나 멀어지더라도 절대 놓지 말자 맞잡은 그 손 너와 나 점점 하나로 포개지는 선그 지점을 향해 평행
That bit in the music where it sounds like the battery's going, I really love that. I don't know what that's called technically, but just behind this bit, listen to the music.
너와 나 점점 하나로 포개지는
This,
선그
that,
지점을 향해 평행선
it kind of sounds off, you know?
같은 면이 많은 우리 사실 다른 면이 점점 보이기도 해 우리는 누구도 절대 틀린 게 아니라 서로가 조금 다른 것뿐인데 다른 게 왜 문제가 돼 서로가 맞춰 나갈 수 있는데 우리는 같은 곳을 바라보며 가는 선 평행선 도착한 그 지점에서 우리 만날 수 있기를 부딪히거나 멀어지더라도
It's such a nice song because it's challenging your ear in that it's not something that he always does. Like, he does tend to have those beautiful notes, really strong vocals in his songs. However, he's reining that in a little bit, but it's a really easy listen. So it's definitely something you could listen to in the background while you're doing stuff, or something that you could easily like hum along to, sing along to. But then it also has these interesting aspects in it, dotted throughout the song, where actually your ears would perk up listening to it and you would be like, oh, what's that bit? Oh, I want to listen to that bit again. So it's not like he's gone completely down a different route. It still sounds like him. It's just a different side of him, a different style, and it's really nice.
절대 놓지 말자 맞잡은 그 손 너와
See,
나
because this is so him.
하나로 포개지는 선그 지점을 향해 평행선 시간이
Oh,
흘러서 나의 그 지점에서 뒤돌아보면 나의 선 옆으로 바로 너의 선이 나란히 그어져 있길
I'm just so glad that he recognizes that his voice is that beautiful that when he puts songs together, he makes sure that in a lot of them that they are composed in this way, that the voice sits on top of all of the music. Because yes, we want that echo, yes, we want that clarity of the voice coming through. And actually, as nice as the music is to listen to, he doesn't need it. His voice contains all of that melody, all of that beat within it. He could beatbox, he could do all of that. His voice is made up in that way. So I like that he has the confidence in himself and in his talent to present his voice to us like this. Because sometimes I think with some artists, they would prefer to mask areas of their voice, and they like to have a mix of the music and the voice. But I feel like this man is all about the voice.
멈춰질 수 없어 저기 저 끝을 볼 순 없지만
I'd love to see how he sits down to compose stuff because I feel like the first thing is his voice above anything else.
그 지점을 향해 평행선
So there is a little bit of a live for it. Not a full song.
같은 길을 가는 우리
Nice.
사실 다른 길을 걷던 우리 우리는 하나의 선이 아니라 가까운 두 직선이야 서로의 손을 뻗자마자 바로만 갈 거리에 가까이 내 옆 그 자리에 머물러줘야 해
How nice does that sound?
우리는 같은 곳을 바라보며 가는
So it's interesting actually seeing him sing this live. It's bringing through that 50-50, that technique. I'm now seeing it. What I wasn't able to hear in the track, him singing, it's hard for him to pull back on that. So now I'm hearing that technique. Now it's sounding a lot more like him.
도착한 그 지점에서 우리 만날 수 있기를 부딪히거나 멀어지더라도 절대 놓지 말자 맞잡은 두 손 너와 나 점점 하나로 포개지는 선 그 지점을 향해 평행선
Again, no lyrics.
참 고생했어
Oh,
오늘도 끝
this is like the perfect tempo for this man's voice.
잘 모르겠어
I love that echo.
잘하고 있는지 사람들 저 막아봤던 발걸음 사이에 쉬어가고 있는 중
Another really easy listen, right? Before you knew it, it went from the verse to the bridge to the chorus. That was just like butter.
려고 아무 말도 하지 마 혼자 있고 싶은 걸 위로하려 하지 마 쉴 새 없이 달렸지
So he's got this echo effect on his voice, so I can't wait to hear this live without it to see how he sounds.
이해하지 못해도 믿어주면 되는 걸 사람들이 모를 뿐 한숨 놓고 가도 돼
Ugh. So abrupt.
넌 표정이 왜 그래
Ugh.
기분이 안 좋아 보이는데 왜 말이 없냐고 또
Again, playing on his strengths, knowing that you need a little bit of silence to bring that voice forward, and really, really nice difference from the first verse to this one.
날 보채진 말아줘
I love this like kind of unfinished feel to the song. Do you know what I mean?
멈춰서서 비춰줘
Bringing that beat back in.
날 좀 돌아보려고 쉬어가고 있는 중
I think this is fast becoming one of my favorites on the album.
주려고 아무 말도 하지 마 혼자 있고 싶은 걸 위로하려 하지 마 어쩌다 보니까 여기까지 왔네 참 고생했어 다 알 수 없겠지만 그렇게 살아다 그렇지 뭐 나도 그중 하나이고 아무도 내
Yeah, I absolutely love this song. You know what his vocals are like in this song? They're kind of just like hovering. They're nowhere. They're not far forward. They're not that far back as well. They're hovering somewhere in between all of that sound. And it's really, really nice. It's definitely a song that is really nice to listen to with headphones, something to kind of just like escape your day with. It is just so like, I feel like moving to this point in the album, I wasn't expecting for a song like this to be here. But yeah, he's definitely like started off the album with something like Home, where it was so chill. He's built up the energy, but now he's giving us that break again. And that's quite interesting. So we've had the peak. I feel like we've hit the peak, but we're about to go back down again. And this is just so nice because we're just floating.
눈물은 감추고 싶었을 뿐 힘들다고 내색을 못할 뿐딱 거기까지 너무 힘들 뿐 난 괜찮아 난 알아 날 위로하려 하지 마 어릴 적 꿈꿔왔던 그런 착한 세상은 어디에도 없는 걸 좀 더 놓고 가도 돼
Ugh, I love it when he is so like precise with what he's doing. That beginning and that middle and then that end were really, really nice. I love the way that that song was structured. And it was really structured around his voice, don't you feel? I really, really like that. I think maybe, just maybe, that might be my most favorite song on the album so far. He couldn't have just shuffled over, you know.
참 고생했어 오늘도 끝이다 잘 모르겠어 나 잘하고 있는지
There is nothing like live performances. I really love looking at his face. So, like looking at his eyes, do you ever think like you're not really sure what's going on inside that mind? I feel like there's a lot more in there. He's constantly processing, constantly thinking, constantly evaluating himself, those around him, kind of trying to figure out what people are thinking of him. It's so interesting to watch.
사람들 저마다 바쁜 발걸음 사이에 쉬어가고 있는 중 잠시 나를 달래주려고 아무 말도 하지마 혼자 있고 싶은 걸 위로하려 하지마
So it's nice to watch the live version because now I can see how it differs from the recorded version. So yeah, you definitely need to experience the recorded version to get the full idea of like what he wants to say, and then you can enjoy something like this. Do you see what I mean? Like there is a difference between the two of them. That kind of like spaciness, that lost sound, you can't quite do that live, especially when you're singing live.
이해하지 못해도 믿어주면 되는 걸 사람들이 모를 뿐 한숨 놓고 가도 돼
Wait, I thought we were going mellow for the end of the album.
Hey miss, no
Oh, we
time.
are.
Why you got no time for me? No.
Ah, why are there no lyrics to this?
뭔데 그리 더 바빠 나도 몰라 이제 미안하단 말은 사양할게 어쩔 수 없단 거 알아 난 오늘만 좀 흐트러질게
I feel like early on in his career as an idol, he was quite influenced by hip hop and R&B, and actually as time has gone on, he's moved away from that. He's matured away from that. His voice has taken him in a different direction, and he is more into this kind of jazzy, blues, orchestra, musical kind of a sound. It's really interesting, but I see some of it seep in every now and again. In this, you can kind of hear it. In Slip and Slide, you could kind of hear it as well.
내 친구들은 또 뭘 샴페인 팝이 glitters 누군진 몰라도 상관없어 다 들어 솔직히 덜 취했으니까 내 걱정이 되면 혹시나 전화해 지금 이 시간 어디십니까 Hey miss no time wanna make you mine 시간이 없어 you ain't got no time Give me all your time when it's alright 시간은 없어도 만들면 돼 I ain't got no time for you No time for you I ain't got no time for you I've got some time for you
How does he do it? Another super, super easy listen, really catchy chorus. I'm liking that right to the very end, there is that statement about time. It's all about time, isn't it? And it's not that somebody has forced him to write in that style, to constantly write about time. It's something that maybe it seems a little bit more natural than that, don't you think? It's like he wrote lots of different things and then he looked at what brought all of that together and it was time. It's like that.
Some time for you I've got some time for you
Have it. As I said, he is asleep. He could do that in his sleep. Imagine if he were awake. The world is not ready.
Some time for you I've got some time for you 뭔데 이리도 일이 너무 많아 아니 일이 없어 너 너무 바빠 뭐가 다 많아 작업할 일들이
It is too easy.
우리 서로 못 보는 시간도 점점 쌓여가 어쩜 모처럼 만났던 날에도 우린 24시간이 모자라
Wow.
Time to say goodbye
Wow.
시간은 정말로 금인가 봐 돈 많이 벌어 네 시간을 살게 너 바쁘다는 말이 이제 그만해 나 보고 싶은 말만 해 너한테만 안 바쁜 Hey miss
This is tough because I feel like now I love this song.
시간이 없어 you ain't got no time Give me all your time when it's alright 시간은 없어도 만들면 돼 물 흐르듯이 흘러가 너와 있음 내일 아침 9시 출근이면 8시 50분까지 너와 있다가 더 있고 싶으면 뭐 가고 말지 해가 뜨고 해가 지고 다시 해 뜰 때까지
His voice is like, you know, when you watch somebody write in calligraphy and they just have the most perfect writing ever, and it's actually enjoyable to watch them write and to make all those swirls and to connect all of that together. That's what his voice is like. It brings the whole like sound together, sentences together, the meaning of the song, the music. He just draws everything in. He really is like that magnet. It's absolutely gorgeous to listen to.
It's no time wanna make you mine Give me your time show me your love It's no time wanna make you mine Give me your time show me your love I ain't got no time for you No time for you I ain't got no time for you Please give me all your time
Oh, have it. You don't even need to ask.
아 이게 중절모가 있어야 되는데 원래 아 이게
Hey miss, no time. Why you got no time for me? No,
It is so delicious.
더 몰라 이제 미안하단 말은 사양할게 어쩔 수 없단 거 알아 난 오늘만 좀 들어줄게 내 친구들은 또 뭘 샴페인 팝에 뒤터스 누군진 몰라도 상관없어 다짜로 솔직히 덜 취했으니까 내 걱정이 되면 혹시
Get out.
전화해 지금 이 시간 어디십니까 Hey miss no time wanna make you mine 시간이 없어 you ain't got no time give me all your time
Who else would look good in a three-piece suit?
시간은 없어도
Only 2 p.m. and its members.
I ain't got no time for you no time for you I ain't got no time for you I got some time for you some time for you I got some time for you give me all your time
As I said, you are more than welcome to have it. You do not even need to ask me. I will just give it to you, okay? I absolutely love that album. That was great. And I think as much as I'm sure I'll love the other albums too, but this particular album, I think it really suits my ear in that I like this style. And actually, I might have said in my 2 p.m. reactions that I don't really like this tempo of song very much. However, I do break my rules for certain people, and Jun.K could sing me songs in this tempo for the rest of my life, and I wouldn't complain because there's something about his voice that is just so beautiful and liquid and just. I don't know, it just does all sorts of swirls and twirls, and it just makes me feel that way that I am just absolutely addicted. I really enjoyed that album, and if I'm honest with you, I really, really loved Comma. I was not expecting to love a song more than 30 minutes, but I think it might have knocked that off the spot. And Slip and Slide was fun. It was really flirty, and I think Miss No Time. But you know what? Before I finish this reaction video, I have seen that I've been recommended something else, and I believe that it's the Japanese version and it's a live performance of Miss No Time. So if you want to watch it with me, then we can do that too. Now I can fully appreciate that choreography.
Hey miss, no time. Why you got no time for me? 길이 no night. 겸허히 소가시던 가고 멘테사 마치 테키키 아키타 콘토 말해.
Oh, does it sound better in Japanese? This staging and choreography, the hat, everything, it goes so well with the song, doesn't it? It is absolutely that style. How strong is that voice? I am low-key enjoying the Japanese version more than the Korean version. But that might just be the Jun.K effect. Oof. Is there actually an audience there? I mean, this is recorded in like a music video way. This is what, 2018, this performance? I feel like he is on the peak of his confidence. I want to see him like this again. Love that choreography. Get it off. Oh, you know, so he's not out of breath, but when he gets a little bit breathy, more breathy, doesn't he sound amazing? So, like, he's been dancing for 3 minutes, okay, but he's still projecting his voice forward, and now he's a little bit out of breath, a little tiny, teeny bit, 10%, 5% out of breath, and he sounds even better. Like, who sounds better when they're out of breath? I'm sorry. Listen to him. Ugh. Oh, I absolutely love that. And you're going to have to explain to me now why there is like a full-on live performance of this, but not of the other songs. Please talk to me about this album, these songs, the performances, the timeline of it all, because I'm feeling like it's all a little bit all over the place. Um, As I said, I really love that album and I am already in love with his voice, but I'm liking that I got to see a little bit more of it in this, in different styles. And I know that if I go back to some of his other mini albums, I'll get to see a completely different Jun.K. So please do let me know if that's something that you would want to see. And if so, like, drop me suggestions. Yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed that, but I just want to make it really, really crystal clear that I will not be buying this album. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Okay? Don't make me do it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to stop filming this reaction and go and buy this album. That is not what is about to happen, okay? I promise you, I don't lie. Thank you so much for joining me for that reaction. I hope that you enjoyed it. Please do subscribe to my channel for lots more content. Like the video if you liked, of course, and until I see you next time, take care, stay safe, bye.